No, I also just wanted to quickly dig into. So we talked about tariffs a little bit already, but the fact that IBM is has been, if you look at their stock price over the past couple of years, it's almost doubled. Like they've actually been doing a fantastic job of executing from a pure business perspective, and I feel like from a relevance perspective, we both are seeing the IBM mainframe being fairly successful, as well as the impact that Red Hat has had on IBM. Those are hard to ignore as success factors for IBM's capabilities. But it does seem like they're being dinged pretty hard based on not renewing some U.S. government contracts, which is interesting to me because for such a long time in software, I feel like when we take briefings, vendors love talking about how they want government contracts, treating them almost like gold, like an ongoing asset that could never be taken away and is going to help both their bottom line and their ability to support governance and new capabilities that they can bring back to the rest of the enterprise world. But this makes it look a little more like those government contracts are a little less of a sure thing right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think watching the pendulum shift from one extreme to another should give all of us pause,
Mm-hmm.
uh, because there are ripple effects that go along with that shift in funding. Because you have large shifts that go towards the provider, and well, and what does the provider do? The provider provides jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Those jobs end up with people getting paid. They put money into the local economy, into the national economy. There's a whole lot of stuff connected to this that at some point we might find is, this was not necessarily the great deal that we expected it was going to be. So I'm expecting that, especially as when the full effect of the lack of services or the degradation in service starts to become apparent, that's going to correct. But that's going to take some time to show itself. And I don't think that being able to just write it off as though, well, we shouldn't be paying attention to that anymore. That would be a very naive view. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
come back in some form or fashion. And now the provider is just going to have to be a little bit more attuned to what current market conditions are and what the effect of the government contracts are actually going to contribute to the bottom line.
Sure. That totally makes sense. And I think that as the government is, the challenge with software is that the better you make it, the longer it takes to fall apart. So sometimes you can neglect something and for 6 months, 12 months, and think that you have dodged a bullet when really you just are ignoring the potential issues that are coming into about to come up.
Yeah. And I
Mhm.
also think another area that we've traditionally underinvested in is looking at all of the effects of legacy technology, legacy process, and trimming that away. I
Mhm.
think that's one area that we can focus on that will provide both a benefit to the provider as well as to the government organization. The refactoring and getting rid of the tech debt.
Yes, I'm. I did think that's definitely an opportunity. It's a little frustrating that I know that we've recently basically gotten rid of our digital transformation capabilities in the U.S. government over the past couple of months in the name of cost cutting. Perhaps not the wisest long-term move, but be that as it may, it has happened. So now we get to deal with it.
Exactly.